Hello and welcome to another planning appeal case study video. I'm John Peters, and in this video I'm going to explain how we overcame a recent refusal by Shropshire Council for one of our clients. This planning appeal was to overcome the refusal of a rear extension to provide additional bedrooms that had been refused by Shropshire Council. Our client was initially booked in for a free no obligation consultation to run through the refusal reasons that had been used by Shropshire Council to evaluate if the appeal was viable or if an alternative option was best suited. The free no obligation consultation, which took around 15 minutes, found that this case was viable for an appeal to the Planning Inspectorate, taking the decision out of Shropshire Council's hands. The refusal reasons were stated as the proposal for the rear extension to the dwelling, by virtue of its scale, height, design and siting, would have an adverse and unacceptable impact on the amenity, outlook and light of the neighbouring property to the east, and would therefore be contrary to the policies. That there are no material considerations of sufficient weight to outweigh this conflict with the development plan policy. As an organisation, HEAL, we have been finding recently a large number of errors in local authority planning officers' decisions, helping support the appeal case. We do suspect this has been caused by the number of cutbacks in planning officer numbers and unprecedented increase in workloads. This goes hand in hand with clients repeatedly stating they had little or no correspondence throughout the application process, and the first thing they knew was receiving the refusal notice. Our specialist appeals team, who handle over 2.5% of all planning appeals in England and Wales that are currently produced and submitted, start by producing a comprehensive and robust appeal statement. That in this specific case covered 28 pages. It's important to detail in the appeal statement where the local authority failed in their assessment of the case, and how and where possible both local and national policies apply in favour of the appeal. Additionally, if possible, bringing in similar cases that the Planning Inspectorate had found in favour of the appeal. To put it into context, the detail required for this particular case was over 6,000 words. Once an appeal statement is completed, we send the document to our client, asking them to check that they are happy for us to submit the case. If we need to add any additional information the client may have forgotten previously to supply, it's done at this point and the case is then submitted. It's vitally important that all the documents and responses are submitted on time throughout the process, as failure to do so will result in appeal not being successful. It's something that we hear about when people often try and attempt an appeal for the first time themselves. Always ensure you use a professional who has considerable experience of appeals. It's worth asking them for some recent successful planning appeal case studies like you'll find on our website. Due to the large number of cases we represent, we have a dedicated team that liaises with the Planning Inspectorate on a daily basis. For this appeal, an independent planning inspector from the Planning Inspectorate visited the site on the 9th of April, and we're pleased to confirm that the appeal was upheld and the permission granted in a 3-page appeal decision notice. If you'd like to find out if we can help you with your planning appeal, complete our online form on our website, www.planningappealsuk.com. And our UK support team will arrange for a free no obligation consultation with one of our planning appeal assessment professionals. Although we try and cover as many types of planning appeals in our videos as we can, in as many local authority areas as we can, it's not always possible due to the time it takes to film and produce these videos. If you'd like to see a certain type of planning appeal or in a certain area, please do let us know during your free no obligation consultation, as it's highly likely we can show you what you're looking for. Thank you for taking the time to watch this planning appeal case study video, and I look forward to producing another one soon. Thanks again. Bye.